Hi. So the first question was, to you, what does it mean to be a HPAIR scholar? Robin Williams once said, no matter what people tell you, words and ideas can change the world. To me, that's what HPAIR means. People and ideas together can affect change. Not only that, the opportunity to represent such a vast country and the most pressing issue that we're facing right now. Our economies might be growing and governance might be getting better, but environment is definitely taking a back seat. Why is this? Why are we not talking about these problems? Why are we waiting for something terrible to happen so that we're forced to take action? I hope to find answer to these kind of questions at this year's HPAIR. The second question is, HPAIR is found on the values of passion, aspiration and empowerment. How do I exemplify these values? Passion. I've always been drawn to sustainability. I spend most of my time reading articles and journals on companies and their products and what governments are doing to reduce their carbon footprints. All this led me to choose to work for a company called Johnson Controls, where we make buildings more sustainable. Passion over aspiration. Impact has always been the center of my focus. I've always been curious about how we could use technology to help solve climate change. I hope to leverage the power of technology and increase dialogue and deliberation on how we can deploy these products to positively impact the environment. The third is empowerment. The United States is the biggest consumer of fossil fuels, despite being a country that can invest on alternate sources of energy. Many countries ignore the factor of how they are producing energy and its impact on the environment. Third world countries like India are going to be first hit by the effects of global warming, and neither do we have the money or the infrastructure to deal with these effects. I hope to stand in the face of a problem and help to solve it before it can have deleterious effects. The third question is, sell the HPAIR in a 60-second elevator pitch. Are you a passionate person? Have you always wanted to solve a pressing problem? Do you have the solution, but you do not have a bigger perspective? Do you want to meet like-minded people to help solve it in your own way, in your own country? Then HPAIR is for you. The fourth question is, what have you personally done to tackle a problem that matters to you, and how have you impacted the community? To this, I'd like to show you the video of a project called the Light Cycle Project. What we did there is we connected the wheel of a cycle to a dynamo that's used to charge batteries. So we built this to give low-cost lighting solutions for the rural. I hope you enjoy it. We use technology to help people, and this project it's called the Light Cycle Project. It's part of the EWB's one of the parts of the EWB project, and it's basically you pedal the cycle to generate light. This is the multimeter which can show the amount of voltage, potential difference at one point. You can connect a light bulb to it, or you can connect a battery to it. It will charge the battery, and later you can use that battery to charge your phones and stuff like that. This was basically built to provide low-cost lighting solutions for people who do not have access to it, and it's part of the EWB's network of projects in Pittsburgh. Fifth question is, if given a chance, which world problem would you solve, and how would you go about solving it? My choice would be to solve climate change. I would start by listing out all the effects and the causes of climate change, and I would explore on which countries and which decisions contribute to which extent of these problems. Later, I would bring in people from different parts of the world in one platform to help find solutions to these problems. And then I would pitch these solutions to relevant leaders in companies and communities and come up with agreements with deadlines to effect these changes. Last question is, what efforts have you made to fundraise for this conference, and have I had any tangible results? As of now, I approached a few NGOs and I've raised a little money to cover my accommodation and registration fees. But I really hope that this HPAIR scholarship will help fund my airfare.